This episode takes place over weeks of times, and I have probably 30 or 40 hours of footage. So I kind of want to explain what's going on here and just hit the highlights. It's going back up and putting the docks together. We run into issues with the holes, ended up filling the holes with concrete, putting rebar in them, concrete in a Simpson tie, cutting my posts off and setting them on a little concrete pad that I made. Once we had the docks put back together, the telehandler came back in, we got them set and got the rail on it and basically buttoned that job up and got it all done. So please just bear with me, and I'm going to show the highlights, and it's going to be a fun little project, and it's going to be educational, and we have some moments. Please just bear with us and enjoy the video. Good morning. It is a brisk fall morning. Since I don't have a deer tag, you're not going to hear the end of that. I got to stay and work. I'm going to be working on some logs. These big ugly things back here. I got to get them all notched, get the bottoms treated, and get everything stained to go back together on the docks that we tore out with the telehandler. So I'm going to go ahead and start the skid and get these logs moved out where I can work on them. So here we go. So let's see how good we did with the chainsaw massacre here. Look at that. It's 4 inches and 11 and a half. Right on the money. That notch looks pretty good actually. So I've got to still green treat the bottoms, get them saran wrapped, and I'm trying to decide whether we're going to stain the posts here or put them on the dock. Well, here we are back at Rockna's with these docks. Actually, we're here to grab these angle pieces. I got to take these back so I can get this notch figured out and get all these angle posts drilled so that when we come back we don't have to worry about it. And then get a few more measurements so that everything will just go back together easy peasy. Yeah, those posts have been rode hard and put away wet. For some odd reason, these docks have not tore themselves apart. I guess we're gonna have to come back and do it. I think I'm gonna bring a skid with fork extenders, get under it. I think a skid will lift them, get them off the ground, tear them all down, and we got to check on holes and see if Fane's been up here to dig holes yet. Morning, Fane.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
So I'm here with Cheech and Chong Fencing.
Welcome to Black Dog Fencing. Cheech and Chong, Jamie Cypher's here with you. He thinks we're going to work, we're actually going fishing.
I can believe that. So tell me about these post holes. Are you guys just getting old or what?
I would say we're getting old.
Getting old?
I'm not built for this.
I hired these two to get the holes redug.
Yes, sir.
The first video, you seen us lift them out. As soon as the holes are dug, we're attaching all the new logs and somehow putting them back in the same holes. So
it's going to be an interesting
feed
of video.
It could be fun.
You know? I don't know if it's
so,
as much fun as playing with
I
the
found the
Challenger.
smallest jackhammer I could. Check this out.
All right. Built for a little guy like Fane.
She's right there. Should
right.
fit in your trunk. Okay, grab this side. We'll just go straight around with her. And all these cords. Do we want that other cord? I don't know if... Got it. Why the heck not? Oh! Guess what else?
What's that?
You're gonna like this part.
No.
Oh, you are. Just hold on a sec.
It starts with E. I'm happy.
Well, it starts with B. My wife made some homemade banana bread
Oh, beautiful.
and homemade strawberry jam. You got a spoon in there to spread it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What do you think of that?
Heck yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
She
man.
makes good banana bread too.
But you didn't bring me no elk, huh?
We're about out of elk.
You
We
can't
gotta
find
kill
it.
some.
You gotta kill
We gotta
some,
kill
right?
some.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Tell her thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
you'll enjoy that. That's some good stuff there.
Mammoth Creek Log Works rides again and Cheech and Chong fencing here. All right. Bring it to me, brother. So Twitchels and Ciphers on the move.
Okay, so these fellers got the jackhammer and all the cords, and they're gonna go try getting some holes dug. Only 12 of them.
If it gets really bad, we're going to Vegas. If it's really bad, we're going to Vegas.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Well, there you
Thank you,
have it.
Clayton.
Yep, thanks, fellers. And enjoy the banana bread.
Thank you. Tell her thank you.
Okay, see ya. Any holes been dug? So none of the holes have been dug, and we're gonna be ready to come and install these ducks. Trying to beat the snow. I don't see any snow in the forecast, but we still want to try to beat it. What a beautiful spot. We're back here on the docks and the bridges. We're gonna offload the old skiddy here. I brought some fork extenders and a truck full of sawhorses. We're hoping that I can just get under them with the fork extenders, lift them up, set them on these sawhorses, and Tony and Cade and Fane, if he decides to stick around, can rip everything off the decks while I run back to the shop to get the logs. So I'm going to go ahead and unload and see how this process works. Well, I think it's going to lift them as long as I'm not out on the end.
Yeah.
I'll lift them up and get some sawhorses under them. That program worked pretty slick. The fork extenders helped a lot. We got them all on the sawhorses. And good job, videographer. Okay, so Fane and I are gonna go check out the holes. He's been working on them for about a half an hour. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it is full of concrete.
Yep.
They're gonna have to go right back in the same footprint.
Yep. Exactly.
Woo.
That's gonna be tight. Those are where we go at. They might have to go deeper too.
Yeah, these have got to be deeper. Okay, so these holes were concreted, and to go back together, there's not a whole lot of room for play.
No.
I mean, whoa, I don't know. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a one-shot deal. If I'd have known that, I would have went smaller diameter log. We may want to point them. Okay, so the disassemble of these are going pretty good. I got to run back to the shop, grab the trailer with all the logs on it, and get back up here. Call me if you need anything. All right, I'm back on the job site. I got these logs picked up right there. And Cade and Tony's got some issues going on. So what we got going on here?
We got some dry rot. I think we're gonna have to put another laminate under here, so we have.
I've never
something
seen a
to
glue
hold,
lamb rod out like that.
So we have something to mount our post to.
There's your culprit.
There's our culprit.
Some
timber ants.
Timber ants, huh? Yeah. This is probably the one there that was clear full of timber ants.
I threw a post down over there and it just broke wide open with a big old nest.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Clear full.
Clear full.
So they need to do something with the timber ant problem. Looks like we're making a glue lamb tomorrow. I'm here at Terry's hardware store in Orderville, Utah, and as luck would have it, we actually found some stuff to make our glue lamb beam. It's some really pretty 2x6. I could try to use a 2x4 to make my glue lamb, but the problem with that is the corners of these boards are rounded over and I wouldn't have a flat surface. So I ended up going with 2x6. I'll rip them down to 3.5. So I'll rip the shoulder off and then rip it down to 3.5 and make up my beam. I'll head down the shop, get set up, and make a glue lamb. It's just what I wanted to do this morning. Okay, we're back at the shop. Kate is working on the railing for the docks and the bridge. I've got to build a glue lamb. We found some type on too. That's a dark color. I don't know if that's the way that's supposed to look or not. Seems a little stiff to me. We're gonna have to apply it with a stick. Oh, it'll make you high.
It's not water based.
No. All right, so we got all the hurricane straps off. Now Cade and Tony are getting the glue lamb back in there. That's beautiful, boys. Sure we don't want to go in the glue lamb business?
No.
So we got the glue lamb attached, getting the Trex on there. Got all these notches modified, and it's getting cold again. It's what, 20 to 5? We wanted to be out of here by 5. So let's get these puppies attached and we can go home, build a nice fire. So we've done all the damage we could do here today. This is our homemade glue lamb. Now, it looks pretty good, actually. We got these logs all on here temporary. When the reach comes in, we're gonna have to try to just feed them in the holes, because the holes he's dug, all it was is a concrete sleeve that's 10-inch. I mean, they're gonna be tight. We're pretty much done as far as we can go here until we bring the reach in here on Monday. It's Friday night and we are gonna hit the road and get out of here. Have a good night and we will reconvene on Monday. All right, we're back on the docks. It seems like it's day 14, but it's basically the 3rd or 4th day. We gotta go get rebar out of the holes, so we brought a cutting torch. Tony's gonna be figuring that out. Cade's trying to start the skid. There we go.
Let them glow plugs do their work.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think this hole's gonna work.
Why?
It's only that wide at the bottom.
Is it? Let's go look. What's going on in that one? Are those even 10 inches?
That's what I'm wondering.
Look at that hole, Cade. It's not even 10 inches. What really needed to happen is we needed to pour those, just fill that up with concrete, use that as a footer, and then put a Simpson tie on there and cut the dock flush. In that moment, we knew we'd screwed up. Here we are back at the dock, and these holes are just not going to work. So there's several options here. Just cut our losses and go home, or fill that concrete cylinder full of concrete pour a little pad, cut our posts off, set them level, and then bolt them down. I think that's going to be our best bet. It's just like a sonotube, and there's just no way you're going to get that 10-inch post to fit down in there. We tried it with this one here. That's why this post is sitting right here. It's just not going to work. So we're just going to fill that full of concrete, get a little 20 by 20 2x4 pad, do a monolithic pour, and get our elevation, cut them off flush, and set them right on the pad. That's going to be the best bet. By the time we fill that concrete sleeve full of mud, we're going to have a pretty good foundation. Should have just done that in the get-go instead of wasting all our time and energy and money on getting holes dug that really didn't get dug the way we wanted them and needed them. So back to the shop, and we will be back on this another day. We are back. Nothing like waiting until the 11th hour. I hear there's snow on the mountain. We got to go concrete the footers for the docks. Tony and I are going to go pour all of this by hand today in that much snow. Hopefully there's not that much snow. But I've talked to several contractors and my brother, and he swears up and down that you can pour concrete on a canvas tarp quicker than you can do it in a mixer or in a wheelbarrow. So we're going to put that to the test and go check it out and see if we can get all that mud poured today with our cute little forms, and go set those docks Wednesday before the big snow comes in on Friday. We got all the rest of the rail, got lots of concrete to pour, got some water, and hopefully we've got everything we need in that truck. So we're here back on location at the docks, and we've only got like 2 inches of snow, and it's warm, it's nice, it's in the 40s. It's actually running water on the road. So what do you think, Tony? We built those little form boxes right there. We're just gonna brace those up, pour them level, get our elevations, and then cut the posts off to meet the elevation that we need. Well, Tone, how's it doing?
It's doing good. The tarp and the...
What do you think about the tarp and the water situation?
I think this is working out pretty slick.
It is pretty slick, isn't it? It's amazing what you can learn on YouTube University. Let's show them how this works. Okay, we're using 2, almost 3 of these of water. We got our formula down. 2 and then a small one. About like that. And let's turn it this way so I can see what's going on. Okay, roll it towards me. There we go. The water's mixing right in with that powder, and that's pretty good. That's pretty stiff right there, isn't it?
That's about what we want, I think. All the powder gone?
Right there. Look at that. And 2 guys can handle this tarp pretty good. Stick this right in the hole. Well, let's mix up another one, like the other one. So that's working pretty good. Who would have known you could mix concrete on a tarp? I guess a concrete guy'd know that. I think we should have did the 4 over there first. The sun's gone down. It's getting cold. We got these right here all done. They look good. So now we'll just bring a transit up, shoot our elevation, cut our posts off, set them right on those decks. Okay, we're getting ready to set the first dock. Let's hope our elevations are correct, and it's just going to set right on our platforms right here, and it's just going to sit as level as can be. That's way better than trying to go in the existing holes. That concrete, pouring a little pad, putting the Simpson ties in there. Yeah, that's the way to go right there. That dock set right on those footers, and the Simpson ties line right up center of that log. So yeah, well, here comes the bridge. One more. We're back for the 14th time this week. Well, 4th time, 5th time probably. We got the rail done on that dock. Dustin just helped me get this one done right here. We got the angles, had to modify the stringer just a little bit, but all we got left is the big bridge over there. That's all right. This job is finally a wrap. The bridge on both docks are complete, and got all the rails screwed on, got all the Simpson ties, got everything concreted down, and it's time to go home. The sun went down about an hour ago and it's cold. So Dustin and I are gonna load up a few tools and hit the road, and we appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Share it with your friends, help us build the channel, and we will catch you on the next one.